Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Jays will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. John Means gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Omar Vizquel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in for the Jays, Roberto Alomar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Stepping up now, Paul Molitor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Vizquel brings it in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the 2-0. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Chopper to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter.
The left fielder, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Into the box, John Olerud. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis is there, 2 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Set to get his day started, Lourdes Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In the air to straightaway right. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Roark has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Alomar fields it cleanly, and he's safe.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One and one, here it comes. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Robinson on second. Mancini at first with no outs. This is pulled into right. Grichuk is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting it, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Count 1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitch.
That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Up next is Danny Jansen as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Omar Vizquel waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Over to Murray. They get the double play, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for the O's, Austin Wins.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Austin Wins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Brian Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-1. He's running again. Popped him up. Jansen has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready now for Baltimore, Nick Markakis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Jansen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number
That's
33.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and hit on the ground to Vizquel is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Murray has room in foul territory. 1 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Next to bat for Toronto, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So striding in, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate, John Olerud. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now batting, Brooks Robinson. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Orioles held in check there. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 16.
First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Chopper to short. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate now, Roberto Alomar. Vizquel's off and running. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Ready for another chance? Austin Wynns reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Richard Blyer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball match outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Murray in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joe Carter.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. Murray calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Digging in now, John Olerud, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
They're down 1-1.
One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Blyer, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Nick Markakis will be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Cal Ripken. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. He's set. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 2-1 Baltimore. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
43.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sean Armstrong takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's set, and the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, 2 hits in 7 tries. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's down to third. Fielded by Robinson. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Our score remains 2-1. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Carter will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Stepping in, Austin Wynns. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. One and two, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Brian Roberts waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Brian Roberts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball one.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Markakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Carter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Omar Vizquel will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The next 0-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Striding into the box, Roberto Alomar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Paul Molitor. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Joe Carter would be next. He's set and the 3-0 offering.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Eddie.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The Blue Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Ready for another shot now. Brooks Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Standing in, John Oberu. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
First baseman, number 9, John Oberu.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3-1 to him now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Griffith.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 27, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it is.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Derek Fisher is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 23, Derek Fisher.
So here's Trey Mancini. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 16.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now in the box, Roberto Alomar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Ripken is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Thomas Pannone comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 45.
Digging in, Austin wins 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Orioles, the catcher, Austin.
Here comes the first pitch.
Wins.
Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
That misses 2-0. Hanone, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wins. Is retired, and there's one away.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Brian Roberts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Nick Markakis has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Tanner Scott takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Ready now, Paul Molitor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
First offering on its way. Scott stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, John Olerud, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 2-2. Miguel Castro is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 50, Miguel.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Eddie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. So if you're wondering about what remains in the Toronto bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they decide to make a switch here. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back in standing. So now to the plate, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The winning run is at first base. And that's too high, ball two. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Ball three.
2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. One down.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Digging in, Brooks Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
High in the air down the right field line. Fisher is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for the Orioles, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Hanser Alberto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Striding in, Danny Jansen. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Austin Hayes is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. A.J. Cole, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Win.
At the plate, Austin wins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. This is skied out toward right. Fisher is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-0.
No, inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Olerud.
Now to the plate, John Olerud. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Low for ball one. The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. Alberto gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roberts. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And that misses 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1.
That's a ball. Count for 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
On the ground to the right side. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Hanser Alberto. Fouled away. Alberto has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Miguel Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.